The more I talk about the static speaks my name, the less you're going to get out of it going in cold. The only things I'll say is that it is an experience I think most people would describe as bleak, and if you are in a bleak state of mind, it will be a very relatable experience. It takes a little bit of influence from Portal. It's very, very brief, it's very, very intimate, and it's very, very troubling. There's moments in the experience that I think are memorable, but strictly speaking, as a game, it's very brief and sort of inconsequential, but that's by no means beyond what the creators may have intended. So enjoy it, experience it, don't enjoy it, but that's where I'm going to leave this discussion. Why does the Dracula game from the Winona Ryder movie have question mark item blocks? We know it's not Mario. You're not Mario. Did they think we would think it was Mario? The key to this game's profundity is in thinking about how much of a machine you are as a person before and after you pick up the SNES controller. That should stick in your head as you lose the scripted first boss fight, and Zero explains to you that if you keep at it, you'll be a well-oiled machine at the end of this and you'll get better. The crux of this game is the in-between of humanity and machine, of emotion and task function. The story comes full circle at the end, and there's no detail of this game that is left to change. It's masterfully developed, it's well realized, so much to the point that even the space usually reserved for copyrights and legalese when you power on the console, Mega Man X uses for plot purposes. The world is colorful, the world is interesting, the music is exciting, and from beginning to end, the adventure is engaging and very energetic. Wow! This water level can rot in hell, Jesus H. The first level has some characters from the cartoons because that makes us happy, doesn't it? Then they go away, and then you have to fight firemen and weird things. This was my first game rental. I was 6 years old. The game sucked then and it sucks now. I am now convinced that Nintendo won the early 90s console war because Sonic refused to change so much as his fucking shoes. These games are all the same. This is stupid. The minigame is bad and it kills the momentum, so stop making me do it. I don't like it anymore. I don't like Sonic anymore. The game's fine. Just do something else. Beyond Good and Evil is probably the foremost example of a game with a front lash, a game that's reputation has so long been drastically underrated that it's probably now overrated. It's a game with too much crowded idealism, has too many ideas, too many characters that aren't developed or receiving the screen time, multiple currencies, a photograph minigame that breaks a lot of the action, a Rastafarian meets Phantom Menace quirkiness, a media conspiracy, an alien takeover, all of that, and it only has a handful of dungeons, most of which have clumsy stealth sections. But it also has one of the most likable protagonists in the history of gaming. She has no negative qualities whatsoever, and the game she's in has a lot to like. It's just very flawed and in no way life-changing, but play it. It's pretty good. A bullet hell Hudson Soft auto scroller upper. This here game is very hard. About a cave boy that nobody cares about. Look at him jump and throw and dodge. Isn't he worthless doing this? There's a lot of ideas from this here street fighting man game that went into the future titles of this series and all the other fighting games. The test your might bit that would be in Mortal Kombat later, the special moves, but this is a first draft of all of it, and this game is crap dump. This is probably the first of the beat them up genre, later called the beat 'em up genre of video game. It's about a man who walks up some steps, punches people, and sometimes jumps over a snake. Luke Skywalker jumps around, conquers weird Mode 7 levels. Sometimes he does platforming and some shooting, and look, his health is a lightsaber. We like that because it's the movie we've all seen all those times. It's in our VCRs. This game goes on forever.